Hello friends, I am back with another video. We're going to talk about Squid Games, episode 5, 6, and 7. And you know what? I honestly think that it's really good. Let's just jump right into it. I thought player 218 was a Dr. Him and player 111 kind of looks similar, so my apologies. Is really player number 111 that's the doctor, and it kind of starts out where he is harvesting organs for the company that these people are playing these games for, and other people that died, they are selling their organs. So of course, the cop guy, the employee number 29, he's finding a lot of things out. He's snooping here and there. You're gonna see me look down at my notes quite a bit because I got to get through 3 episodes. So there's about 40 of them left, and player 111, when he's in there harvesting the organs, he's getting into it with one of the guys that are there, one of the employees, and he kills them. So I don't know what's going to become of that, but I'm sure that there would be some kind of consequences for it. Things are really getting out of hand, and it's getting very interesting, and I am loving it. So I am hoping that you either watch the series by now or you're keeping along with me and watching the series. Alright, so as the cop I mentioned, player 29, he is going throughout the compound and he's finding out that there's bombs that are set off in this place. And somehow they mention one way or the other that if something really goes awry, that they would be able to destroy the place without anybody noticing that these were the kind of things that they were doing on this particular island. All right, and now the cop knows that the people that are in the place, they are now looking for him, and it kind of goes off there. So then let's just jump right into episode 6. The next game start is marbles. So they tell them to pick a partner. They're going to play in a game of 2. Now, this is what I don't understand when it comes to their games, because there's always some kind of twist to it, and they always seem to want to partner with their friends, and somehow or another, most of the games, not the tug of war game, but most of the games is either you're gonna win and the other person's gonna die, or vice versa. So this is exactly that. They got to figure out how to plan a game or something to that effect of how to get the 10 marbles from the other person, and the person that ends up with 20 marbles before the timer runs out wins. So what I would like to say about this is that player 456 and player 1, the one guy that's kind of one of the main ones that are in the show, and the old man, of course, they're now partners. Let me just talk about their partnership for a minute, because at first the guy doesn't want to partner with the old man, and then all of a sudden he does. Well, then in the midst of this, the old man, he kind of gets into a dementia state, and he's going here, there, and everywhere. And the guy, he's tending to chase the guy around. He said, hey, you got to get it together, because they don't know what's going to happen after the timer runs out if they don't have the 20 marbles. So he's really trying to convince this old man to play the games. Well, he finally does. And then over time, let's just say they play a few games, and then the old man, because now player 456, the younger guy, one of the main guys that has the daughter, you know who he is, he's losing the game, and so the old guy's trying to give him an edge on trying to make the games last longer, and he is pretty much letting him win, or telling him that, oh, I didn't hear what you said, and this at the other, anyway, for him to gain marbles. Well, anyway, in the midst of this, I guess the old man tried to test his trust, to thinking that he had all of the marbles, but he didn't. He had one, and then the old man is saying, oh, well, I got one marble, and it made player 456 like really question, like, I guess his loyalty to the old man, or making it seem like the old man was testing his loyalty to him. But anyway, I'm not going to rattle on about this. After however many minutes, the young guy, 456, did end up getting all the marbles from the old man, and of course, the old man then dies. Alright, player 218. Player 218 was the one that I thought was a doctor, but he's not. He's the one that has the glasses. He's on the same 10 team as 456 and player 1. he's the smart one. He's 456 friend that went, I guess, to this prestigious school, and he was this, that, the other. Well, he tricks his partner into he didn't trick him into any, tricks him into playing a game, and then he ends up taking all of the marbles, making it seem like his partner then has the marbles in this handmade pouch that he built. And then he realized once the game is getting ready to end that he doesn't have all of the marbles, that he has none of the marbles. There are now rocks, and of course he then dies. So then let's just get on right into episode 7. All right. They're still looking for the cops, and now they're getting toward the end of the games, and the VIP people are coming in, and you know, it's getting ready to hit the fan. So the girl that's really obnoxious, the one that slept with what I call the bad guy, I believe he's player 101, she's still alive from the last game. She didn't get picked in the marbles game, so we possibly thought that, okay, that they were going to kill her. Well, they didn't. She's still alive. So she's just kind of taunting them a little bit when they came back from the actual game, that she was still there, and she's looking at the player, the guy that she slept with, player 101, and she's kind of taunting him like, oh, I'm still here, I'm still here. Anyway, they get right from that game, and game 5 begins. Now, the VIPs are there. The boss man, the one that wears the black mask, he's kind of on edge because things are really going on. Of course, they're still looking for the cop. The cop actually kills one of the guys that have a higher access, so he can get access to the VIP room. He's now in the VIP room. They're kind of like in this room where they can view the game that's going on, kind of like in this stadium. Not stadium, but this lounge area seating, so they can, of course, luxury view the games. The curtains start to open. The episode ends. So anyway, hopefully you guys didn't hear my TV in the background. But anyway, if you did, I'm sorry. So we are here, Squid Games, episode 7. It is really getting good, and I'm sure we're probably near the end of this series. So just stay tuned. If you like this video, comment, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.